let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay up.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Jonathan Scope will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball low. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 4-0. Jose Bautista is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Edwin Encarnacion now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Jones going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 43 on the year for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Josh Donaldson steps in now.
Third baseman, Josh.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Now batting, first base.
This time, that's a nice play, and they're going to take care of him at first.
Kevin Pillow ball. Shot back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Matt Wieters will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going ball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out, and you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys give me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
J.J. Hardy will take his first cuts here as we run the numbers. Curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
2 straight strikeouts to end the last half inning. Now 2 more to start this one. He's really had these guys looking lost up there.
Here's Michael Saunders now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves...
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And here is Adam Jones now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting it. Yeah, Jones has certainly been recognized as one of the game's more giving players and has tried to make an impact really everywhere he's been.
Well, I think it's followed him around his whole life. As a youth, he spent a lot of time at the Jackie Robinson YMCA in San Diego, and now he's partnered with the Central Maryland Y in recent years to kind of pay it forward. He's done a lot of baseball camp work, too.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous strike 2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 37 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 37.
Edwin Encarnacion steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Edwin Encarnacion.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it.
To short, hit hard. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Man, you get back-to-back singles to start the inning. Everything looking good. And then 1 pitch later, it all comes crashing down on the double play.
Foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Ready with the 0-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from third. It's 7-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
From the stretch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reimold on the move. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
The second baseman, number 6.
Jonathan Scope is into the box, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
J.J. Hardy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Nolan Reimold digs in, and we'll see.
1 and 2 away. This is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. He's got it 1 away.
now batting,
Michael Saunders digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get. Complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Chris swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Michael Givens will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Going out at first, so that didn't. Manny Machado will stand in again. He's flung corner and he missed it. 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, this guy has been like a maestro out there tonight. He starts another inning off with a strikeout. And a lot of these guys, they're not even close with their swings. He's had them eaten right out of the palm of his hand.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in. 1-2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count. Yeah, make it 3 straight strikeouts for him now. But what's impressive is that these aren't just any hitters up there. These are the 3, 4, and 5 guys in the lineup. And he went through.
Kevin Pillar comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Belted high and deep into right center. Jones ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
the catcher, number 55,
Russell Martin steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to Matt Wieters. Will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
J.J. Hardy will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. 2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Just when you think you got a guy figured out, they start him out. Fastball, and break him down with an 0-2 bender. That didn't take too long.
Adam Jones will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game. 2-hole. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run shot here for Adam Jones. Number 25 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, this at least is a way to make some kind of positive out of what's been a really difficult evening so far. I don't think this will make much of a difference in the final result, but at least it shows you that they're out there playing hard and not laying down.
Mark Trumbo. Chris Davis will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was...
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Mike Bolsinger will come in now.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. You'll need to guard against that.
Saunders is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Manny Machado will stand in now, hoping to get on track.
All or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Tulowitzki is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
And that's telling him how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last.
Does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Grounded up the first baseline. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Michael Saunders. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 9-2. Good night from Baltimore.